Okay, so the adjustment is going to be debentures and suspense. This is the one students would find probably the most difficult. But I want, if you do the same as what I did, page 194, with the investment income, it's actually not too bad, okay? So actually, was I doing the notes in question 4, was it? Which one was I using as an example? 4, was it? Well, we'll keep going with 4 then. No, we won't, because it's not in question 4. Yeah, we'll go back to question 1. We'll do question 1. Okay, so first thing that I want you to do is I want you to get how much you borrowed. So if you look down through your trial balance, it says your debentures, you have 8% debentures. And I actually changed the question because I want a harder one than the one that's there. Sorry now. I just want to make sure I get everything included in the trade. Okay, no, they're easy enough. Okay, it's probably with sole trading, like it difficult. So we'll stick with this one. So 8% debentures, 220,000. Now, first of all, to explain this. This means that you have taken out a long-term loan that will take you, maybe could take 10, 15 or 20 years for you to pay back, and you will pay back 220,000 in a lump sum. You're not going to pay a little bit back every week. The debenture means that you're going to pay all back in one go, okay? Now, because you've taken this out and you've maybe 10, 15 years to pay it, every single year the bank will make you pay interest on it of 8%. Now, if this is something that you owe, where do we put things that we owe? Profit and loss or balance sheet, okay? Is this something that you're going to owe for a long time? Yeah, so this is going to go into, you're going to put this on the bottom part of your balance sheet in under creditors greater than 1 year. So that's the first thing that you put in. The second thing, we want to work out, for our profit and loss, we want to work out how much is the interest costing us every year. So your debenture interest this year will be 220,000 at 8%. So that means you have to pay 17,600. That's how much you used. Is that okay? Your debenture interest, what you use every year, has to go into your profit and loss. So that figure goes into your profit and loss. That's step 2. I used to go a little bit harder, so I'm going to do another one in a few minutes that shows you how it's a little bit more difficult. Step 3, I want to work out, is there debenture interest that I still owe the bank? Okay, is there any that's due? Okay, I'm going to give you a formula to work that out. So what you're going to do is you're going to get the figure for the year. And you're going to subtract it from the months, not the amount. I'm going to put in the months that you paid, which you're going to find in the trial balance. Maybe, would you just look at this first of all instead of trying to take it down? Okay, and so you understand it. So you know you're meant to pay 17,600. I want to know, do you still owe any of this? So I need to know how much have you paid. So I want you all to look down through the trial balance and tell me, is there any mention of you paying any debenture interest in that question?
First 3 months.
Okay, just say you paid 3 months. Does everyone see that? Yeah. Okay, so it says in the trial balance that you paid 3 months. Now, I want you to be very careful with this. I want you not to use the figure in the trial balance. I want you to work out what is 3 months. Okay, because the figure to trial balance is going to be wrong. That's going to be a mistake they made. So you must work out your 3 months yourselves. So it's 17,600 and you want 3 months. 4,400 was paid, but you should have paid 17,600. Is that okay? So you still owe the bank 13,400. Now, do you think, if that's the interest that you owe from this year, how long will you have before you have to pay the bank that money?
A year.
Yeah, less than a year, wouldn't it be? Because that interest is meant to be paid every year. So the debenture interest due, this figure, you owe it, it's due, right? Sorry, I should have the word due there. It's due, so things that are due going to the balance sheet. It's a bad thing because you have to pay it, so that goes into creditors less than 1 year. Do you understand the first 3 steps? Okay, take them down and then we're going to go on to the next 3 steps. Okay, so step 4, what I want you to do is I want you to open up the debenture interest account and I want you to put in the figure that's in your trial balance. Now in your trial balance, they say the figure is 4,500 and that's meant to be 3 months. Now if you watch me again and then take it down, okay? So I want you to look at your trial balance, and if you look at your trial balance, do you see there it says debenture interest is 4,500. Does everyone see where I got that from? Now we go back to the adjustment. It says the suspense figure arises, the suspense is an account where you put all your mistakes. So they said there's obviously a mistake in that, and we know that's the wrong figure, because we know the right figure is 4,400. Is that okay? And they said all the mistakes went into suspense. Now can you look down through your trial balance for me and tell me where will I find the suspense figure? Where have they included suspense?
In advertising.
Everyone okay with that? So in advertising, they said that they put in all your mistakes. And the advertising is 15,600. Now, this is going to be very easy to follow my steps. How am I going to fix up the debenture interest account? Have I too much or too little money in it? Too much. So what do I need to do with this account? Take out 100, is it? Yeah? Is everyone okay with that? So I just need to take out 100. But we know in accountancy, if you put 100 on the credit, it must go somewhere else on the debt. So the other place goes wherever suspense is. So you're going to put 100 here. And that's it done. Did you follow that? Okay, now I'm going to put a tick through that, because I don't actually need that account anymore, because I did everything I need for the debenture interest here. I just actually needed to draw out that account to figure out how to fix the suspense. Follow me so far? Okay. Yeah, this is how much 3 months actually is, okay? Now part 5, they'll say there was some other mistake made. Now if you look at it, in part 5 they mentioned discount received. So I'm just going to write here, discount received. Who gives you a discount? A debtor or a creditor? Tell me. Who would you receive a discount from? A creditor. Okay, so you first thing in the exam, see the C here for received, goes with creditors. Okay, because you need to get that right. So if you receive a discount, is that an expense or revenue for you? Revenue. So it should be on the credit side. Okay? Creditors are what? A liability. Liabilities are on what side? Credit. But if I get a discount from them, what side would it go on? I'd reduce the amount I owe them, so it would go on this side. Do you want me to go back through that again? Yeah. Okay, creditors are a liability. So the amount I owe them belong on the credit side. So this side here shows me everything I owe. But I've actually, after receiving a discount from them, which means I owe them less. So it should be on this side. Now that's how I should record discount received. Is everyone okay with that? Now I want you to look at your book and tell me what did the accountant do with that information. Which account is right and which account is wrong here? Okay, so it said discount received was entered in the creditors. So this, I don't have to worry about this account, it's fine. But I forgot to put it in here. Okay, so how much would I put in here? How much should be in discount received? 900. If I put it on the credit somewhere in the accountancy, it must go somewhere else on the debit. And the other entry is wherever suspense is, so I put 900 there. Do you follow that? Now, that means my correct figure, if I'm putting my advertising in, my correct figure for advertising is 16,600 after I fix the 2 mistakes. My discount received will have to go into the accounts as well. But before I put that in, can you look at your trial balance and tell me, was there any discount mentioned at the start of the year? Okay, there was already a balance of 11.5. So at the start of the year, there was already a balance of 11.5. So what's the final figure for my discount received that will go into my profit and loss then? 12,400. Okay, let's see how many cards there is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes again. Okay? So just take that down and then we'll practice